My name is Dan, and I left the United States in 2007. Since then, I've traveled all over the world looking for the best places to retire in paradise. I've visited or lived in 67 different countries during that time. In 2016, I met 𝗔𝗄𝐿 in Malaysia, and she has been traveling the world with me ever since. I have over 200 reports on vagabondbuddha.com that share the best places to retire overseas. In this report, I asked the question, could I retire in Puerto Galera in the Philippines? Would it be possible to live on a tight budget, such as monthly Social Security from the U.S.? My research indicates that I may be able to retire early on $1,120 per month in Puerto Galera in the Philippines. But many of you will likely be unable to retire on so little here. I give example reasons why in this report, understanding why living costs vary widely in the Philippines. You will never know your cost of living here until you do an exploratory visit with your feet on the ground, which I describe how to do in this report. We have really enjoyed our time in Puerto Galera, so we think it is worth a visit before deciding where to retire, especially if you enjoy beach life. Unlike places like Coron and El Nido in Palawan, Puerto Galera is only a 1-hour ferry ride from the big island of Luzon. Now I will share my estimated cost of living to retire early, $1,120 per month in Puerto Galera, Philippines, including estimated rents, utilities, groceries, restaurants, transportation, and entertainment. But first, I'll show you around Puerto Galera so you'll know whether or not you're even interested in living here.
Look here, during the sunny day. So beautiful. This is Puerto Galera. Look at water behind me.
$250.
Curry tofu, $250. And the rice. And we just finished our island tour and come here for food and this old view. This is my breakfast, 149. I was short a little bit, but longaniza. Normally I have one is a small one, but this is a big size one. It's from Bukalang.
You normally have short ganisas. This one's a long ganisa.
Walking around the Puerto Galera, the town. One thing is the Google Map is not accurate here. You cannot find anything on Google Map. You have to go and walk by yourself, find laundry, restaurant. The restaurant I eat is didn't in the Google Map as well. It's a very different part of the town, huh? Hi. Are you going? No, we're going home. Thank you.
See you next year after 6 months.
It's more people on the beach and more people walking around. The store is open. It's more happening. Dive shop also is open today. Oh, there's definitely is weekend place here. The water is calm. It's funny. I don't know where these people coming from.
Manila. Yeah, it's a beautiful sunset today. So when you face the water and look left, you have this side of the beach, and that's in general is a little more local feeling, although there's some expensive restaurants and expat places through here. Like that British place I was just telling you about is over there. And but that end of the beach down there feels newer and more expensive to me. Or just not crowded with locals. This is more the local side. Maybe that's why it feels more local to me. But there's decent prices scattered throughout it. You just can't assume that. You just have to look at the menus, see what they're serving and what they charge. Look at this, $3, $4. Garlic. Rice, 30, which is like 60 cents. And White Sand Beach. Right now they have the tarp down because it's raining, but not a bad location. This looks like a single family home here. I don't see any signage saying it's like you know, a bed and breakfast or anything like that. It's just an amazingly big house. And like most of the Philippines, you know, there's all different types of resorts, price range and stuff. So they have stuff for the locals here, and both medium and rich, medium income and rich. And it has a white sand beach right in front of it in this area that we're in.
Oh, it's very beautiful sunset.
Yeah, we're walking to dinner at sunset. We're gonna go eat. Is it pasta?
No.
No?
Thank you.
Hello.
No, we go eat pizza.
Pizza. That's kind of like Italian.
Yeah. They are famous for the pizza.
Okay.
It's very nice. The pasta is open. This is our tomato salad with balsamic.
We have a nice sunset here, don't we?
Yeah.
Let's show them. Everyone's out enjoying it. We're on the boardwalk here at a restaurant. Watch the sun melt into the water. It's a whole different world here with the sun out. It's got the thin crust like we like.
Yeah, very thin crust.
Oh yeah, it's like a cracker almost.
When you eat a pizza, you have to eat with the hand.
Unless you're civilized.
Love the thin crust.
The sunset here. Chung's feeling a little better today. So we're gonna go for lunch. Wanna go this way? Look at the apartments. Yeah, let's try that way. I haven't been that way. Isn't that nice?
Today is the third day. We are out to explore this place. So today I feel better, so I can go out. We're checking the restaurant behind us, and they doesn't know whether they are open for food or not. They only have drink.
Cook must have taken the day off.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's the one problem with the perpetual vacation. Sometimes you're in places like this in off season, and it's nice because no one's here, but the photos aren't as good, the video isn't as good. But I'm not going to complain. I'm just telling you.
This is my pot siniga. My God, I speak like this. How can I finish?
My omelet came with 2 slices of bread, and I've already eaten half of it. Sorry. It's $2.50. It's tomato, onion, potato, and 2 slices or 2 pieces of toast. For $2.50, which is $5, which is way more than we'd normally spend, right? But we're on the beach. You have to pay more when you're on the sand. Jeepneys that run up and down the coast here.
But we already have a list.
They have live music there, the guy said. 7:30. Feels like we're only people on the boardwalk, huh?
Yeah.
The only tourists.
Yeah.
Everyone else lives here. It's all salespeople, waiters, waitresses.
Yeah.
Hello. So it looks like the tourists are all on this end down here. This must be the more local area here, which makes sense. Who's going to fly across the world for a vacation during rainy season, right? It's too much risk. But the locals just go an hour across the ferry to Batangas. In most of the Philippines, they play basketball, but at the beach, they play volleyball. Or beach frog bar, British pub food, fish and chips, bangers and mash, and a lot of expats at the bar. Okay, I promised to give you a cost of living in Puerto Galera, Philippines. Here's our estimated cost of living converted into US dollars if the two of us moved to Puerto Galera in the Philippines on a tight budget. But we're all different, so you have to put your feet on the ground to determine your living costs. Okay, rents. You will see furnished one-bedroom apartments in the range of about 15,000 to 30,000 pesos per month, or $300 to $600 per month, if we were willing to rent for a period of a year or more. Here's a place we found online for 20,000 pesos per month, or about $400. So this is the estimate I'll use, $400 per month for rent for a long-term rental for our estimate, which does not include utilities. Make sure to also read my report, How to Find Perfect Apartments Around the World. Okay, utilities. Puerto Galera is at sea level, so we would need to run our air conditioner for most of the year. Our electricity will run around $80 per month, and gas and water would be another $20 per month. So about $100 per month for our utilities, which would vary based on season, of course. Based on our time here and the money we spend on groceries, we estimate around $300 per month on groceries for the two of us. We would shop mostly in the public market, where the vegetables, fruits, rice, and meats are cheaper, and only go to the more expensive expat-style stores for things we could not find in the public market. Restaurants. If we went out to eat twice per week, once for date night and once for a lunch somewhere, plus some street food, we would spend around $45 per week, or $180 per month in restaurants for the two of us. We would eat mostly in the mom and pop style restaurants and food carts, rather than the expensive expat-style restaurants. Cell phone data. The cost to recharge our prepaid services around $16 per month. My Android will act as a hotspot, so we can both be on the internet at the same time when we're out of the house together. Laundry. Our laundry costs $8 to wash, dry, and fold at the local drop-off and pick-up laundry, so we estimate around $32 per month for laundry. Water. We would spend about $12 per month on drinking water. They have bottled water for 60 pesos for 20-liter or 5-gallon jugs. We would drink about 10 of those per month, or 600 pesos, which is $12 per month delivered. Our internet would be about $50. Transportation. The areas we would frequent around Puerto Galera are spread out quite a bit, so we would probably buy a used scooter and spend about $30 per month in fuel. Alcohol, which is optional. Local beers are about $1 US in grocery stores. If you watch and buy in bulk on sale, you may save a little. Bars charge in the range of about $1.60 to $2 per beer. So for the two of us, we estimate around $120 per month, since we would drink more at home for alcohol. Entertainment. We would budget around $160 per month for entertainment. Okay, so let's look at the table. To retire early, $11.40 USD a month in Puerto Galera in the Philippines. Rents, $400. Groceries, $300. Utilities, $100. Restaurants, $180. Cell phone, $16. Laundry, $32. Water, $12. Internet, $50. Transportation, $30. So our recurring cost would be $1,120 a month. Alcohol optional for $120 would add us to $1,240, and for $160 in entertainment, that would put us at $1,400 per month. This is our estimated cost of living if the two of us moved to Puerto Galera in the Philippines on a tight budget. But to understand what it costs you to live here, you must do an exploratory visit with your feet on the ground. Also visit Puerto Galera Numbio and add anything you spend money on in your home country that's not mentioned in the table. Our costs are generally lower than new travelers because we're great bargain hunters, but some people can live on less than we do. Never move anywhere until you first visit personally to verify your living costs for lifestyle and needs. I'm not guaranteeing these prices. These are just my notes and estimates from the time of my visit and posts. Your costs will likely be drastically different depending on your lifestyle and the time since this post. More typical expat living costs in Puerto Galera range from about $1,500 to $2,500 US per month. But people spending that much also have higher incomes or pensions. They often report spending more money on entertainment, eating out more, and alcohol. Many also have more expensive cars, houses, or apartments. If you're going to try to retire offshore, make sure to read my report, The 2 Biggest Risks of Retiring Early for Cheap Offshore, which explains why you should have emergency funds available for unexpected large expenses. This video focused only on cheap living. For a full report with links and maps to all of our on-the-ground research for Puerto Galera, including restaurants, grocery stores, things to do, a nightlife map, where we stayed, visa information, walkability, weather, healthcare, social considerations, expat communities, and real estate, plus our overall retirement desirability score for Puerto Galera, please click the first link in the notes below this video. Thanks for reviewing our report. Retire early on $1,120 a month in Puerto Galera in the Philippines. This is Dan of Vagabond Awake, the YouTube channel for vagabondbuddha.com. The world is your home. What time will you be home for dinner? Hey, if you liked our video, please like, comment, or subscribe. Any of that would help our business. Thanks so much.
Thank you so much.
Click the link in the notes below this video to get a copy of this content. Plus, grab a free copy of my ebook, How I Fired My Boss and Traveled the World for 13 Years. While you're there, check out our catalog of retired cheap reports all over the world and our hobby income course that we just released. Thanks so much.